TikTok plans to shut US operations of its social media app on January 19 when a federal ban is set to take effect. Barring a last-minute reprieve, people familiar with the matter said. The app is used by 170 million Americans. But a large number of allegations against the app have been raised by many US officials.
Specifically from the Chinese government and the Chinese Communist Party and the ways in which their laws are used as an aggressive weapon against companies, both U.S. companies and Chinese companies. Under Chinese law, Chinese companies are required to essentially, and I'm going to shorthand here, basically do whatever the Chinese government wants them to in terms of sharing information or serving as a tool of the Chinese government. And so that's plenty of reason by itself to be extremely concerned.
So TikTok concerns me for a number of different reasons. One is the data that they have. Secondly is the algorithm and the control, who has the algorithm. Third is the broad platform. Influence operations, as we talked about previously, it's not only the fact that you can influence something, but you can also, turn off the message as well when you have such a large population of listeners.
Lawmakers have alleged that the Chinese government, under a 2017 national intelligence law, can force ByteDance to share TikTok user data. TikTok argues that because it is incorporated in California and Delaware, it is subject to US laws and regulations.
The Chinese government has that data. How can you promise that will move into the United States of America and be protected here?
Congresswoman, I have seen no evidence that the Chinese government has access to that data. They have never asked us. We have not provided.
Because nationwide, children and teens are struggling with significantly high rates of depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, suicidal ideation, and other mental health issues, largely because of social media.
However, President-elect Donald Trump has said he wants to keep TikTok operating in the US as youth's vote for Republican Party in 2024 US election amounted to 36 points.
It was amazing. So we got the highest vote ever for a Republican candidate. We won by 36 points with young people. That never happens. A Republican loses by 36 or 40. So I'm going to have to start thinking about TikTok. I think we're going to have to start thinking.
But are the US allegations the same as India's? While both the US and India share concerns over data security and privacy, their motivations differ slightly. US concerns focus more on espionage, surveillance, and influence over public opinion, especially given its global geopolitical rivalry with China. India's concerns were rooted in immediate national security following border tensions, emphasizing sovereignty and local data protection. In essence, both countries see TikTok as a potential threat, but the underlying triggers and political context differ. TikTok's 7,000 employees in the US are still trying to figure out their fate. Content creators who have built businesses from their TikTok followings are preparing for the worst. Nadia Okamoto, who has 4.1 million followers and founded August, a menstrual products brand, said TikTok helped her business grow organically through viral videos. A TikTok ban could force her and other small businesses to spend more on marketing and raise their costs.